What if the world's most powerful resource was never discovered? No gas stations, no airplanes, no plastic, and maybe no modern superpowers. Right now, almost everything around you exists because of oil. Your phone, your clothes, roads, medicine, food packaging, even the electricity powering this video may depend on it. But what if humanity never discovered oil beneath the earth? Would civilization collapse? Or would we become something completely different? Tonight, we enter a parallel timeline. A world without oil. No oil, no cars, no global economy as we know it. So how different would your life really be? Section 1. The world stops moving. The first thing to disappear is speed. In our world, oil made transportation cheap. Cars exploded across cities. Planes connected continents. Mass shipping created globalization. Without oil, most people would never leave their hometown. Instead of highways, nations would build massive railway empires. Steam trains would dominate the planet far longer. Cities would look completely different too. No giant suburbs. No endless traffic. Most people would live near workplaces because commuting would be too difficult. New York, Tokyo, London, they'd still exist. But cities like Los Angeles, built around cars, they might never become major cities at all. But transportation is only the beginning. Because oil didn't just move the world, it transformed human civilization itself. Section 2. The hidden thing oil created. Most people think oil only fuels cars. But oil secretly powers modern life. Plastic would barely exist. That means no smartphones, no cheap electronics, no plastic bottles, no modern packaging. Even hospitals would change dramatically. Medical gloves, syringes, protective equipment, thousands of medicines. Many rely on petroleum-based chemicals. Without oil, modern medicine advances much slower. Life expectancy may never reach today's levels. And then comes food. Modern agriculture depends heavily on oil. Tractors, transportation, fertilizers, industrial farming. Without it, food becomes expensive. Cities shrink, and billions fewer people may exist on Earth today. But here's where this timeline becomes truly dangerous. Because oil didn't only create wealth, it created power. Section 3. The new superpowers. Entire countries became rich because of oil. The Middle East changed forever after petroleum discoveries. America became an economic giant, partly because of oil dominance. Wars were fought over energy. But without oil, global power completely shifts. Coal-rich nations might dominate instead. Countries with advanced rail systems could become superpowers. And surprisingly, electric technology may advance much earlier. Think about it. If gasoline engines never dominate, scientists might focus on electric transportation decades sooner. By the 1950s, the world may already have advanced electric trains, battery systems, and massive public transit networks. Ironically, a world without oil could become greener much earlier than ours. But even if technology survives, human behavior changes forever. Section 4. The psychological effect. Oil created convenience. Instant travel, fast delivery, cheap products, global tourism. Without it, life becomes slower. People buy fewer things. Products are built to last longer. Local communities become more important again. Even culture changes. Hollywood may never dominate globally. Without cheap air travel, and worldwide shipping. Fast fashion disappears. International tourism becomes rare and expensive. The world becomes more regional, more isolated, and possibly more stable, or maybe more divided. And now comes the biggest question of all. Would humanity actually be better off without oil? Section 5. The final twist. At first, a world without oil sounds catastrophic. But think deeper. No massive oil pollution, less climate change, cleaner cities, earlier investment into renewable energy. Maybe humanity develops slower but smarter. Or maybe civilization never reaches modern levels at all. Because oil gave humanity something unprecedented: cheap energy. And cheap energy changed everything. It allowed factories to explode, global trade to expand, technology to accelerate faster than any time in history. Without oil, humanity may still be living in a much slower version of the 1800s. No social media, no global internet economy, no instant worldwide connection. A completely different civilization. And somewhere in another timeline, there may be a version of humanity looking at our world in shock. A civilization powered by black liquid beneath the earth. Wondering how one discovery completely rewrote human history. Because sometimes the smallest discoveries create the biggest realities. Welcome to Parallel Theory.